Hello, this is the Morganton Baptist Church Ministry Review. We hope you've had a good and godly week. We had an awesome week of ministry here at the church. On Wednesday, we gave out candy at East Fannin Elementary School. Had an awesome time building that relationship with the students and the parents and with the faculty at the school. We also gave out food and clothing as well, so had a great time in that ministry. Then yesterday was an awesome service. We were able to participate once again in believers' baptism, and that makes 5 baptisms in 4 weeks. We also had 3 more individuals to come and join our church, and that makes 11 new members in 1 year here at our church. And we're seeing God just grow our church. The attendance was awesome yesterday. We've had really good attendance the last 3 weeks. They're really exciting to see the auditorium filling up. I had a good service. Miss Winnie was back with us. She sang 2 songs. The praise team did an awesome job. The sermon was okay, kind of decent, kind of an unusual passage of scripture to preach when I preached Acts chapter 19, verses 11 through 20. And I did so in trying to show the congregation what God can use to glorify Jesus, what God the Father can use to glorify Jesus, that He can use the disease of the demon-possessed to glorify Jesus. He can use the practices of the wicked to glorify Jesus. He can use the sinfulness of believers to glorify Jesus. And then Sunday night had a really good service as well. I was preaching, obviously preaching through the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew chapter 5, verses 27 and 28 was the text that I was preaching from. And the passage of scripture, Jesus is teaching the real true meaning of thou shalt not commit adultery, and that the scribes and the Pharisees are just so limited down to the actual committing deed of adultery. But Jesus is teaching that adultery is not only a prohibited deed, it's a prohibited desire as well. We had a business meeting after the Sunday night service that went very well. And then I spoke to the congregation and asking for ideas about our Sunday night service, about giving me some ideas of what we could do to help the attendance and maybe what things they would like to do on Sunday nights other than me just preaching, maybe some outreach events, fellowship, small groups, men's ministry or women's ministry on Sunday nights, children's and youth ministry on Sunday night. So we're working through that process, discussing some ideas. Also changing the time of Sunday school to 10 o'clock, putting our business meetings on Sunday morning after the Sunday morning service. So I'm asking the congregation, give me some feedback, give me some ideas. I don't always have the best ideas. I need other people to help me make good decisions that are beneficial to growing our church. So it's a really neat time here at Morganton Baptist Church. I have a wonderful friend coming to speak in my place this Sunday, Jonathan Hughes. He is a dynamic speaker, a very unusual kind of guy that hasn't walked a day in his life. He has a tremendous testimony. He's been a pastor in the area. Now he's decided to go back into full-time evangelistic work, and I'm so excited to have Jonathan come preach here at Morganton Baptist Church. This will be his second time, the first time on a Sunday morning. And so if you're in the area and you want to hear some really good, dynamic, inspirational preaching, biblical preaching, you come to Morganton Baptist Church. I hope you come every Sunday, but particularly come this Sunday and hear Evangelist Jonathan Hughes. Hope you'll have a good and godly week. God bless.